rise above the hills, Father, sons, the blood it spills. Hark the cries from those who've killed. Glory to the battlefield.
What is going down, world? Welcome to the 40s. I go by the name Black Pegasus, and today we're checking out Knox Hill, Bloody Murder. Dang, man, that's a crazy title. A crazy start to the video, very cinematic, very movie-esque. I'm here for it. Let's check this out. I have not heard this song, and selfish plug, me, Knox Hill, the man, the myth, the legend in this video, and the homie Victus will be headlining at the Roxy Theater in Denver on Saturday, September 20th. If you guys want to catch us live in concerts, I'll link live in concert. I'll link the tickets in the description, but that's coming up in a couple of weeks. So that'll be fun. A lot of people a lot of people are buying tickets so far. You know, we got a solid group of people showing up to support the show, but we really got to tighten it up as we get closer to the event. So I'm excited. Anyways, yeah, man, we're going to check this out. I haven't rocked with a Knox Hill joint in a minute, so I'm excited to see what he's working on here. I think every time he's released something, I've been traveling, which I actually just got back from Mexico, if I'm being honest. I had to go get my stem cell follow-up in my shoulders. But I'm back. I literally got back last night. So here we are, Knox Hill, Bloody Murder. It looks like this just dropped a few hours ago. So let's check it out. If you guys are here for a first-time reaction, like, share, comment, subscribe, and welcome back to the channel.
They tease him a lot, black peas on the spot. Welcome back, 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 welcome back. 40.
All right, let me get that logo down and pull the video up. Don't forget to support the original content on the channel. If you want to check out my other channels, I do have a family travel vlog channel. I have a commentary channel, Pegasus versus the World, but all the music and the music reactions happen right here on this channel. If you want access to these reactions early, I have a membership. We'll link that in the description as well. And it gives you early access, big catalog, and I update it every day. So you can have some fun in there. Regardless, thank you guys so much for your support. Huge shout out to all the members on the channel. Get this show on the road. We're checking out Knox Hill, Bloody Murder for the first time, and it's going down. Don't forget to catch us all live, man. Me, Knox Hill, Victus in Colorado, Denver, Colorado at the Roxy Theater, Saturday, September 20th. Link in the description to the tickets. Let's go.
Angels rise above the hills, Father, sons, the blood it spills. From those who've killed, glory to the battlefield.
Before we get into the track, the hook is crazy. The female vocalist on that is going absolutely insane. And then the lyrics are super deep. You know, this concept, it reminds me of, what was it? This concept of like is it the American Revolution or maybe even the Civil War where they said, you know, brothers are fighting against brothers and father, you know, because of the way certain things were split up. But I wonder what he's referencing in this concept of the battlefield, glory, Bloody Murder. We're checking it out for the first time. Okay, so we're moving backwards like a time lapse.
Chop it, cut it, push it, put it in a van. Drive across the border, watch that money.
Oh snap, Victus is in the video. That's Victus. That's crazy. Dope. I want to hear the lyrics.
Chop it, cut it, push it, put it in a van. Drive across the border, watch that money shift their hands. Drive it, then distribute, then return with the advance. Pour it back into production, count the bands, contraband. Let me tell you about them Contras and them CIA plans. This planned out war on drugs that these politicians paying. When they the true drug lords who push you with these scams. Big brother's always watching, Big Pharma lends a hand. And while you desperate trying to fend them off, got you addicted on prescriptions so you ended out. They acting like they really care from their splendid house. The truth is laced with lies and disguise in that fentanyl. OD on all that hatred, better plug that information. Get them buzzing from the fake shit, they love it when you waste it. There's nothing more dangerous than a man who asks questions. So put you in a box for your suggestions, be ready.
I got murder on my mind. Cock it, pull it, let it fly. If they triggered, watch them die. I got murder on my mind. Murder, 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 bloody, bloody murder.
Death to everyone around me.
So I don't know where he's going with the second verse, but this whole war on drugs scheme is freaking phenomenal. Chef's kiss. I really like the way he put that together. And then he's flipping these like contraband, contra rhymes, laced. Like, well, actually, let's highlight some of those lyrics because he's a lyricist in every sense of the word. You know, there will be times where he'll drop these super deep entendres that'll go over my head. And with this one, I think he kept it in a facet where it's like very palatable, but he's still mechanically using his lyricism to have some deep cutting metaphorical value, wordplay, you know, this end it all scheme into the fentanyl. Like, bro, this is crazy. This whole bloody murder and that concept of brother, like, remember when I was talking about the first hook? And I was just thinking about the war on drugs, how it literally breaks up families. And this concept of the battlefield of the, like, when I say the war on drugs, I'm not talking about like, you know, oh, stop drugs coming into the border. Da, da, da. This is a very deep mechanical example of drugs in many different ways. Let's highlight some of this stuff, but there's actually a lot here.
The battlefield.
The music's dope. Shout out to the homie who produced this. This is fire.
Chop it, cut it, push it, put it in a van. Drive across the border, watch that money shift their hands. Drive it, then distribute, then return with the advance. Pour it back into production, count the bands, contraband. Let me tell you.
See how he played on all the band, like the band schemes? Is crazy, dog. Like rubber bands, bands playing music, contraband. Like there's all these schemes, but at surface level, you're just like, oh shit, he talking about moving weight, da 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 da. So like we can just rock. We don't have to know the deeper meanings to be like, oh shit, he talking about moving weight. Damn, you know? But when you start getting into the structural lyricism, you're like, oh, he's spitting.
About them Contras and them CIA plans. This played out war on drugs that these politicians paying. When they the true drug lords who push you with these scams. Big brother's always watching. Big pharma lends a hand. And why you desperate?
And that's the concept that I'm talking about, the war on drugs, right? Because there's this war on drugs on the petty drug dealer. He's so bad. But when you think of what the pharmaceutical companies and agencies are doing, there's no difference. You know, medical malpractice is the leading cause of death in America, I believe. If it's not number one still, it's like number two. Medical malpractice is the leading cause of death in America. Look it up. And it has been for a while. Maybe it's number 2 or 3 now, but from last time I checked, it was number 1. And that has to tie in with pharmaceuticals and the opiate crisis and epidemic and all these different things. And he's highlighting it here, but he's being very lyrical and mechanical, but also musical at the same time. It's really fresh.
Trying to fend them off. Got you addicted.
Fend them off. Fend them off. And then he goes into this fentanyl scheme, which is really fire too.
On prescriptions, so you ended out. They acting like they really care from their splendid house. The truth is laced with lies and disguise in that fentanyl. Oh.
And the way he's putting laced in there, keeping drug references solid with the mechanics of landing this war on drugs versus fire.
D on all that hatred, better plug that information. Get them buzzing from the fake shit.
Everything he's saying, plug them, buzz. These are all buzzwords for what drugs do to you, right? Buzz for information, like the plug. Yo, I'm getting it from the plug. but there's like dual meanings and all this buzz, getting wasted. There's like he's really going in and out of these double and sometimes triple meanings with the drug references.
Love it when you waste it. There's nothing more dangerous than a man who asks questions. They'll put you in a box for your suggestions. Be ready.
A box for your suggestions. You know, how you put it's crazy. It's dope.
Murder on my mind. Cock it, pull it, let it fly. If they triggered, watch them die. I got murder on my mind. Murder, 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 murder. Bloody, bloody murder.
Death to everyone around me. Death to my ego and everything that grounds me. Death to that definition. Death to my intuitions. Death to the politicians. Death to all who's benefiting. Death for the greed. Death to the industry and everything it feeds. The sugar and obesity and every evil seed. And even if I bleed, I wish you all death. Let my blood feed the future. Let my love be found even in the squeeze of the shooter. I see me in that Ruger. I see me in that tumor. I see me in the needle of the user. I see me in the fist of the abuser and all of the accusers. That's the great unifier. See it in our futures. So look past the greed and all the bleed that's on computers. Kill the past and be present for the movement. It's a revolution.
I got murder on my mind. Cock it, pull it, let it fly. If they triggered, watch them die. I got murder on my mind. Murder, 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 bloody, bloody murder.
That's crazy. Hold on. The cinematography is so great. Actually, let me hear this out before I talk about the lyrics on the last verse. Yo, that's crazy. He hit him with some slaughter to prevail shit at the end. He really kind of flipped it. I wonder if that was him doing those vocals. I don't know if he did those the screaming vocals. It doesn't matter if he did them or not though. It was sounded fire. Literally sounded like some slaughter to prevail. This whole bloody murder concept at the end, where he's almost relating death is the one single thing we're all gonna face, right? Like all human beings have this in common, except for the people who are gonna use technology to dodge death, probably in our near future. But anyways, that's the one thing promised to all of us at some capacity, and wishing it upon someone sounds dark and evil at first. But when you really think about the concept of just saying like, hey, we're all headed there anyway, is interesting in the case that he's also breaking down all these references of things that take you to an early grave, right? Sugar being the most connected thing to a drug that we all take on the regular basis. When you look at how sugar, like taking sugar lights up your brain, I believe it lights up your brain more than like even cocaine in the addictive sense. There's some videos and stuff I've seen on that. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, but he starts talking about all these different things that I'd say we might engage in as our lower self, and then including the drug epidemics and all these different things that will take us out. And then talking about death, and then it's almost like saying, yo, it's a bloody murder out here. And me speaking on the format or the concept of just Americans and just seeing the obesity rates in America, even traveling. I was just in Belgium and I couldn't believe how healthy that population was in comparison to what I'm seeing in America. And so just the concept of being like, just me let's say we're just talking about obesity. I'm like, damn, it's a bloody murder in America, bro, because it's just crazy how, you know what I'm saying? Anyways, he really killed this song conceptually, from the lyrics to the visuals, and he actually made a dope song, something that's palatable for you to listen to with a solid hook, dope raps, dope beat. And then he flipped it so it wasn't as formulaic at the end with the bloody murder, like giving you some like Lorna Shore, some Slaughter to Prevail vibrations, because we can go hook. However, the way he did the first hook, it was different than the other two. Because formulaically, rap is going to be hook, verse, hook, verse, hook. But he changed the lyrics in the first hook, so it's almost like a bridge in a sense. And he's really giving us a dope message and then ending it with some raw, like deathcore style of music that made it fantastic. I'm with it. Shout out to Knox Hill. I wonder if he's going to perform that in Denver in September. Regardless, hey, man, if you rock with Knox Hill, make sure you leave a comment and come see us live if you can. You could travel. If you're in Colorado, you got to come through. We're going to be at the Roxy Theater in Denver on Saturday, September 20th. I'll link the tickets in the description. And Victus, the homie acting in this video, will be with us as well. So it's going to be fire. Anyways, hey, I appreciate your guys' support. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.
Thank you for being some man. 40 years down the road, back again. FUQ, boy.